Hello, everyone. We'll wait a little, as always, for everyone to join in. Hope everybody is having a great day today. Wednesday. Had to remember what day it was. Let me just get rid of this portion so I can see. There we go. Today we're going on a little safari adventure. Hello, Glenda. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Michelle. Hi, everyone. Hello, Mimi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, hello, Bernadine, or yeah, Bernadine, I think is how you pronounce your name. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Gina. I know, isn't it a fun release? It is a lot of fun. So I'm just going to head down to the table because we have a lot of folks that are already tuning in, and we're going to talk about this brand new release. Hello, my beautiful Dion. So first and foremost, before I get started into the new release, we have a re-release. So you may have seen the Stick and Stamp palette in the past. We did have the Stick and Stamp palette available for quite some time, but we have revamped it. So I redesigned it to make it, hello Carrie, hello Penny, hello Kelly. So I redesigned it to make it a little bit more artist friendly, I guess is the term that we're going to use. So what the Stick and Stamp palette was created for is it was created to be able to be used in tandem with your Stick and Stamp mat. So when you get it, it looks like this, but it has changed. So the previous one, and I don't even think I have one here to show you, used to have like a whole bunch of circles and stuff on it. But now I have redesigned it and it's a little more artist friendly. So the way that you're going to look at this is each area has space for the different colors that you're going to be using. And the way that it will work is you can either utilize your colors here and mix and mingle them, or you can use some colors down here. And I'm going to show more about this in a later video where I'm actually doing some watercoloring. And then on the back of it, this is where you have your blending brush pouncing area. So I'm going to use this side today to show you, how you kind of pounce your colors to blend. But this side is going to make a lot of sense to you once we start watercoloring. And it's a phenomenal price point. And the way it works is I'm going to take my blending buddy off of my mat here. And I'll show you that this fits perfectly across the top. So you place it there, you place down whatever you're watercoloring or whatever you're doing down below, and this is how you would watercolor. So it's really, really, really great. And it just peels right off of your Stick and Stamp mat and works phenomenally. So that is the new Stick and Stamp pigment palette. But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use the reverse side of it for some blending today, all right? So let me put that to the side and we'll grab that again. So let's talk about this month's releases, shall we? So first and foremost, let's talk about the Summer Safari Inspiration Kit. Hello, Kara. That's okay. That's all right. You made it. So the Summer Safari Inspiration Kit this month is chock full of really fun jungle and safari items. So first and foremost, you are going to receive your paper. So you are going to get a piece of our very deep midnight blue paper. You are going to get a piece of our beautiful, this matches the paper pad perfectly, beautiful shimmering peach paper. Then you are going to receive a whole bunch of additional papers. So you're going to receive some black polka dot, some really great textured brown paper. You're going to receive some textured green paper, and then also some textured, and I want you to see the texture on there. We thought this would work great with the safari theme. Some textured yellow, and then some textured cranberry. And then you're also going to receive 3 sheets of additional coordinating greens, and these are going to come into effect when obviously you're doing all your leaves and things like that. Then you are going to receive your Safari stamp set, and look at how fun all of these animals are. So we have the different safari elements, the trees and things of that nature. Then we have the little zebras. You have three little giraffes, three little elephants down here, and then you also have your little snake. And then there's things like I'm Wild About You, Hakuna Matata, Ears to You, I Won't Forget Your Birthday, and Hugs, huge hugs. So great. You're also going to receive the die set. I don't have my die set in here, but you'll receive a die set for all of those pieces, which, I mean, you just amazing, amazing, amazing value. Then you're also going to receive your card panels. So the card panels this month are, of course, a safari theme. So this is what your card panels will look like. You're going to get a zebra print. You're going to get this really cool kind of safari scribbly print. You're going to get a cheetah print, and then another kind of zebra-esque print. So these are great, great staples and basics for you to use for all of your card making. Then we are going to have our conversation clippings. I love this font this month. You always get 2 with a black background and white writing, and 2 with a white background and black writing. So we have It's a Jungle Out There, Born to be Wild, Walk on the Wild Side, Let Your Spirits Soar, Positive Vibes, Let Your Light Shine, Have a Wild Birthday. All sorts of really, really great sentiments to use. No rhinos on this one. There aren't any rhinos. There is a rhino, though, on some supplemental sets that we have coming out. So you'll see those very soon. Then last but certainly, oh no, we have one more thing after this. Then we have the Summer Safari 6x6 inch paper pad. This reminds me so much of the Golden Girls. It reminds me of a lot of the fabrics that they had on the Golden Girls show. But it's a really great staple, I think. So look at these papers. Let me put it side by side so you can see. Just absolutely beautiful. Just stunning. Stunning, stunning paper. And we have an additional paper pad coming as well. It'll be released, I think, next week. Just so pretty. So, so pretty. And then, of course, they repeat. So just stunning, stunning paper collection. And this is the Summer Safari paper. And then last but not least, you are getting something brand new in your kit. And this is our Black Pearl Chroma Glaze. So the Black Pearl Chroma Glaze, try to say that 3 times fast, is something that's brand new and something that's super cool and super spectacular. And I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a moment, because you can actually purchase it separately as well. Okay, so you're getting it in the kit, but we do have it for a separate purchase as well. So let me go ahead and put all of this away. Any questions so far about the kit this month? Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, my beautiful friend. It's stunning. It's really, really cool. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick up all of its lustrousness, but it is pretty spectacular. All right, so let me put all of these pieces back in. Okay. Whoops. I want to make sure everybody gets their pieces. And then, of course, as usual, I will sign this one. So whoever gets it will have it signed. There you go. So I can't wait to see who gets this one. Make sure you post. Make sure you post if you receive this, because I'd love to see it. All right, so let's go into the next items for subscriptions, and then we'll talk about Black Pearl last. But you can get it in a full size as well. So this is what Black Pearl looks like in the full size. It's BRU 4034. Okay, so this is it in its normal size. You get like a half size in the kit. All right, die of the month. It is only $15 a month. I mean, everybody should be signed up for this cutting die of the month. It is only $15 a month, and you receive all of these dies to make all of these things. You receive the little giraffe, you receive the tiger, you receive the little monkey with the banana, and then you receive Wild Thing. So remember, when you get your dies now, they are packaged like so. It's a little folder, and all of your dies are inside. Isn't that great? I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. So all of your dies are here. You just snip them apart, and those are your dies. I mean, it's such a good deal. Again, it's $15 shipped to you. Shipped. $15, and you get this. That's a crazy, crazy deal. So that is the Wild Things die this month. It's normally $19.99 if you purchase it separately, but it is $15 for you if you sign up for the subscription. Then we have the stencil of the month. Look at this stencil. So this is called Jungle Canopy. And look at those beautiful, beautiful, very dynamic, really, really awesome leaves. These are, jungle leaves. They're just so cool, so incredible. And this is available as your stencil of the month. So if you sign up for the stencil of the month, it's $10 a month. And that includes shipping. And you get it every single month. I love it. Oh, good candy. Good, good, good. Then we have our Stamp Club. Stamp Club this month is called Feathered Friends. And look at these little, so it's a parakeet, I think, and a parrot, I think. I'm not sure. But there are two little birds, as you can see there, and one says flying by to say hi and just because. I love that. And again, this is the incredible, incredible Stamp Club this month. $5 a month, no matter what. Even if stamp pricing goes up, that is my promise, that it will always be $5 a month. If you do Stamp Club Plus, you will get the coordinating dies with it as well. Okay, and then you definitely don't want to miss out on our embossing powder of the month this month. This month it is called Sparkling Safari, and look at that color. So this was created to match the paper pad perfectly. So if I can grab my paper pad again. Sorry, the bag is drying. If you look at the paper pad, this beautiful coloration. So see these colors here, these beautiful kind of mauve colors that are in here, the pinks, these colors. This matches those colors perfectly. We did a Pantone match of them, and it is just so sparkly. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to show you it. Do you want to see a demo of it? I'm sure. That's why you're here, is to see a demo. So I'll just show you what it looks like on black and white. I think that makes the most sense, right? Oh, good, Michelle. I can't wait for you to get them either. So I'm just going to cut out a little piece of black paper there. Grab my embossing ink. And just add a little bit of embossing ink on here. Just do a little drag of it. There we go. And remember, when you open these, they do have a base to them. So you can set them up if you would like. And we also sell the jars separately. Remember, the reason that we switched over to doing it this way was because it saved you. We didn't have to up the price of the embossing powder of the month because it was the price of the boxes went up. And if we would have had to up the price, unfortunately. But now by putting it in the little bags, we can ship it to you flat. Because the problem was if someone was buying a stencil of the month and also embossing powder of the month, we couldn't put it in the same envelope. And the boxes that we were ordering went up in price so much that we just would not have been able to offer it anymore. Oh, this is so beautiful. So much sparkle. And it is opaque on dark paper, as you can see. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see just how sparkly it is. You can kind of see it there. And it has a little bit of a, it's just so pretty. So, so pretty. So that is it on dark paper. Now I'm going to do it on a piece of white paper to show you. Okay. It is very pretty. Okay. They are the best embossing powders, I will say that. They are. Tried and true. Okay, so it's going to be really hard to see it on the white on camera because I'm still working on adjusting our lighting in the studio. It's the new camera does not like the bright lights. But you can see it there, right? Okay. And there we go. It's so sparkly and so shiny and beautiful. So those are the difference on the white and the black. Still so beautiful. I'd say it probably has about a 3-4 year shelf life. I would say, depending on what your conditions are that you're keeping it in. Okay, but Brutus Renown embossing powders, I have over in my little container over there, I have original ones. So it does not, it takes a really long time for it to go bad. Really long time. Really long time. How long it cut out? I'd say about 3 or 4 years. But I've had some, I have still my original embossing powders from 10 years ago, and they're still good. I'd say Brutus Renown embossing powders will last you a long time. Some of the others out there on the market may not, just because I can't guarantee them. But yeah, ours will last a very long time. All right, so let's move on to some other items that we have for this month. First and foremost, if you are a squeaky clean connoisseur and you love the squeaky cleans and you have to have all the squeaky cleans like me, we have a brand new one that just launched for this release. It is called Savannah, and look at that beautiful background on it. So this is, let me try to explain it to you. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So this reminds me of, it's really kind of like, it's kind of rustic, but very like almost has like notes of like tropical in it. It's really, I mean, if I was thinking, hold on, I'm gonna spray it on me again. If I was thinking of a Savannah or a Savannah trip, this is what this is. I mean, it's, oh my goodness, it smells so good. So sorry, I can't stop spraying it on myself. A ginger undertone. It smells so, I just sprayed it on myself. It's cologne now. It smells so good. So it is the Squeaky Clean Stamp Cleaner in Savannah, and it smells so, I had to spray myself with it because it smells that good. So this is the Savannah Squeaky Clean Stamp Cleaner. Also, as these are always also limited edition. Once they're gone, they are gone. So with that being said, my favorite from this year so far, the Cherry Cola is at, it's at its final sale. So once these are gone, I think we have like 20 left. They are gone. They're retired. Peach Squeaky Clean is only available at maymaymadeit.com until June 1st. June 1st, we will have the Peach Squeaky Clean, and it smells so good. Yes, June 1st we will have it. She has it as an exclusive for right now. All right. Okay, next up, we have the washi sheets. All of you have been loving these washi sheets so much, and I am so glad because I love them so much too. So you get in this pack 2 sheets, 10 strips of each. And as you can see, they are all safari skins, like different safari patterns. So we have, you know, the zebra, the snake skin, all the way down to the cheetah, and you get 2 sheets of each. Remember, the way that these work is, let me grab another piece of paper. The way that they work is you simply peel them off. They're already die cut for you. You peel them off and you place them right on your project. And they are a washi, I mean, literally a washi sheet. And then you just grab your next one, however you're going to use it, peel that off, and they work on your project perfectly. So those are the washi sheets, and a great, great value, I think. Great, great price. So those are the Jungle. What's the official name is Safari. Safari, Safari. Okay. All right, next up, we have the Layering Jungle Camouflage Stencil. So this is a 3-piece stencil, and I'm going to demo this one for us today, but it's 3 pieces, and when you put the 3 pieces together, you will get a really, really cool, really cool camo effect. All right, so we're going to demo this one in a minute, but I want to show you the other little stencils really quick. So we have the Safari Spots stencil. You guys are loving these mini stencils, so we're going to bring you more of them. This is the Safari Spots. Then we have the Safari Stripes. Then we have the Giraffe. And then last but not least, we have the Animal Tracks. Look at how fun that stencil is. Isn't that great? So those are the mini stencils this month. And they're not really mini. I mean, they're almost, I mean, they're just scaled down a little bit. They're 4x4. But they're great and easy to store and super great for you to use on your projects. All right. So let me grab a quick card panel here so I can demo this for us. The camo stencils are 6x6. 6x6. All right. So I'm going to grab my stick and stamp mat. And I'm going to grab my panel. I'm going to place it right here in the center. All right. And I'm going to start with my first camouflage layer, which is the layer that doesn't have as much camo on it. And I'm just going to tape it down. Whoops. With some pixie tape, if you guys haven't invested in your pixie tape yet, now is the time. And I'm just going to make sure that whenever I place this, that I'm going to place it so that it can be in about the same place every time. All right, and then we are going to start with our green. So I'm going to grab some, let's see, let's use, because this is a really camo-y color, we're going to use the Viper first. And I know it's very bright, I apologize. We're going to use the Viper first, which I'll need my green blending brush. And now this is where your blending pouncing brush is going to come in. So you're going to take this, and once you have it inked up, you're going to pounce it on here, because then you have all that ink still there and you're not wasting your ink. And again, I have my blending buddy on here as well. The blending buddy is very important because that's going to protect, that's going to protect your stick and stamp mat. I should have taped this down a little better. I had a little more confidence in it than I probably should have. But you're just going to go in and you're just going to start blending, okay? Grab your ink, pick it up from your little palette here, because what you do is you can really just load up your ink one time, close this, and then pounce it on here, and all that ink that you would normally pounce on a piece of scrap paper that you would lose, you're no longer going to lose, because you can pick that ink back up from your little pouncing portion of your palette and just go in and keep on blending. Okay, go in, keep on blending. All right, and we have our first color done. All right, so now I'm going to remove this and we'll do our second color. So our second color I think we're going to do is a little bit of a lighter green. So I'm going to grab my second camo, which is this one here. Now I'm just going to position it. There's no real right or wrong way to position these because, I mean, it's camo, so it's gonna, you want it to have kind of that look of camo, I guess would be the best way that I could put it. And for this next one, we are going to use an even deeper shade of green. This is Fake Plant. Oh yes, it could, huh? I'm just gonna dab this off and we're gonna go in with Fake Plant, which is a much more vibrant green. And again, I'm able to pick up my ink from what I've already put down on my palette. I'd say probably about 2 dips in your ink pad should be good. And we're just going to go in and we're going to blend our color. Make sure you get all of your areas. Whoops. Okay, we can lift this off, and there is our next level. See that? And now we're going to do our final level in brown. But for the final level, I'm going to use a little bit of Pixie spray just because this is a much more open stencil. So the Pixie spray will really help me out with that. Okay. And now I'll place this down right on top of the area that I have already done. And you'll see how it kind of covers some of those areas. And that's on purpose, but it doesn't cover other areas because we want it to, camo has that natural kind of overlay, I guess you could say. And let's see, Weeping Willow is what we'll do next because that's a really great brown. All right, grab our brown brush. We can just flip this around. Tap, tap, tap. And we don't have to be super cautious with this because we use the Pixie spray. But we're going to need a little more ink for this one because it is a much larger area. Hello, Annie. A much larger area that needs stenciled. All right, and now we can reveal it. Oh, yes, camo. not camel. Okay. So let's peel it off and take a look. Yes. And there is our camo. Definitely looks like camo to me. How about you? And then again, you're just going to curl, and this will release it. Look at how cool that is. And so simple, because all you have to do is layer it. Isn't that great? I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Okay. All right. So cool. So cool. All right. So next, last but certainly not least, let's talk about our friend Black Pearl. So Black Pearl, again, is our newest chroma glaze. You're going to love, love, love this chroma glaze. I'm going to grab a stencil. Which one shall I use? Let's do the cheetah print, but I don't want to do it on black. Let's see. What do I have here? Let's do it on some orange. Okay, and I am going to, and look at how perfect this fits just on your A2 size card. I'm going to grab some pixie spray for this, because when I use gels and glazes and things like that, I like to use my pixie spray because it will make sure that nothing seeps underneath of it. Just a couple of sprays is all you need. Okay, and then I'm just going to place this right in the center here. And it's on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of pixie tape around the outside just for extra insurance. Because, I mean, this pixie tape roll has a lot of tape on it, so might as well just give us a little extra insurance policy. All right. And then we're going to take our Black Pearl. Remember, it always has this protective little thing on the top to make sure it doesn't get dried out and get crusty. And then we're going to take our palette knife, and we're just going to gently place our Black Pearl right on top. And then tomorrow for my live, I'll show you what this looks like dry. I do have a sample dry already, not of one through a stencil, but just kind of what we used in our manufacturing lab to get this perfect. Okay. Get every last drop back in that jar. And once you see it dry, it's breathtaking. I grab my paper towel here. Okay. Let's peel this off now. And it is a true black. We have not had a true black chroma glaze ever. So this is exciting. I didn't tape that side very well, but that's okay. Grab my stabby tool. Whoops. And look at how cool that stenciling is. I'm going to drop this in the sink real quick. Bear with me, because I need to make sure it's clean for my next demo. I'm very fortunate that in the studio I have a sink right next to me in the studio, so I can clean stuff up very quickly. But this is what it looks like. So right now, It's not going to look like a whole lot, but when it's dry, let me grab my sample, and I'm really hoping that the camera picks this up. It has a pearlescent, can you see that? There we go. I think it's kind of catching it. There we go. It has this pearlescent hue to it. And it's just so beautiful when it's completely dry. So this one, once it dries tomorrow, I'll show you what it looks like. But you can see it is a true black, and it just has this incredible pearlescent quality to it once it dries. It's so cool. Yes, it will be perfect for Halloween. 100% without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, so that is everything that I have for you all today. Just as a heads up, until 11:59 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, there is a National Scrapbooking Month coupon code that is SCRAP20. It is SCRAP20, and that will get you 20% off of your entire order. Now, there aren't any restrictions on that with the exception of events, as well as sometimes I use it. Oh no, that's great. That's a great idea. The only exception is classes or events, but you can get 20% off of your entire order. The only exclusion is events and classes. You can literally use it on a brand new release if you want to, but it is 20% off of your entire order. So if you've been looking at, say you've been looking at some of the new Doodlebug, you've been looking at some of the new Simple Stories, you've been looking at some of the new Brutus Monroe, there are things that you've been looking to get for a while, now is the time. So Scrap 20, it's available until 11:59 p.m. this evening, tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Use it and grab yourself a whole bunch of goodies. So that's everything that I have for y'all today. I want to thank you so much for going on this safari with me. I sure had a lot of fun and didn't get sunburnt at all, which is wonderful. I appreciate you all so very much for hanging out with me. Remember to create something every single day, whether that's something on your safari or your own ending. I love you very much, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.